My alarm awakens me and I go through my routine of getting ready for the day. Nikki is already downstairs and after a quick breakfast we both head to school. My class today is a little different from usual. Students sit scattered around the room, but as I walk past them to find a seat, I overhear snippets of conversation in different languages. Like me, they're all foreign to Japan. I settle into a seat at the back of the class, far from the entrance, and gaze out the window while I wait for the professor to enter. Suddenly, the room quiets down. I glance at the door expecting to see the professor, but a girl with bright blue eyes and blonde hair is there instead. Although she has a hip cock to the side, she still carries a commanding presence. All eyes are focused on her, but she doesn't even blink at the attention. She scans the room, and when her gaze settles on me, she flashes me an excited grin. I overhear the two guys next to me commenting about her.
Who is that girl?
She must be new. I would have remembered a hottie like her.
I can feel the heat of everyone's glares as she steadily makes her way towards me.
Hey, she's coming our way.
Could it be? Is she coming to us?
Whispers float behind her, but she ignores them and sits in the empty seat beside me.
Hey, how's it going?
I wait for the other guys to answer, but they whisper to each other instead.
Who's that guy? Does she know him?
She must. Why else would she search him out?
You're right. She's way out of his league.
She continues to stare at me, waiting expectantly. Hey. I'm doing good. You too?
Better, now that I've found you.
You're looking for me. She merely smirks. Do we know each other?
No, but I saw you at the qualifier.
Oh yeah, when I was fucking kicking ass. Yeah, of course you did.
Yeah,
of course you did.
I watched you take out those two AIs by yourself.
Well, I don't want to brag, but yeah, I did it completely solo. Those teammates were fucking useless. She leans in closer to me and her voice takes on a breathy tinge.
You were really impressive. I've never seen anybody's core do that before.
I can do a lot more with my core.
No.
Some might say it's larger than average. She places a finger on her lip and smirks.
That doesn't sound very comfortable for the frame.
Before I can answer, the professor walks in. The girl gives me a lingering smile before shifting weight to her seat.
Good morning, class. Welcome to the Foreign Exchange International Bridging. This class is for those who are new to Japan or would like a stronger understanding of Japanese culture and the history of the Izukaze. That means most of your assignments will require you to leave campus and explore the city.
This class should be interesting. It'd be nice to get off campus every once in a while.
Now, let's begin. You'll find your first class assignment online. Let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, have a great rest of your day.
Right, so we go into the online and we do our work off there because you don't want to do your job, right? Of course, none of these teachers want to do their job. The cute girl turns back to me and hands me a torn sheet of paper.
Don't lose this, okay?
I got her number, guys. She winks. Hey, what?
It's my number.
Of course it is. I don't even know you. Why are you giving this to me? She brushes her straight hair from her eyes.
I was hoping we could get a chance to continue our earlier conversation.
I fold my arms and unconvinced.
And it'd be nice to get to know someone in the same class, in case we ever have questions.
Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense. I scribble down my own number and hand it to her. Here. She smiles.
Thanks. Call me sometime, okay?
Maybe. Maybe. She grabs a bag and starts to leave. Wait! She flips her hair and lets me gaze. She flips her hair and lets her gaze fall back on me. What's your name?
Valerie.
Hey, I'm John.
I know.
She winks at me again and turns away. Ah, nailed it, guys. I watch Valerie's hips sway mesmerizingly as she exits the room and I'm left wondering what exactly just happened. I've never met a girl as bold as her before. And how'd she know my name? From the qualifiers? I'm American, I'm sure I've met girls like her. I shake the question out of my head and collect my things.
Did you see that? He didn't even ask for it, but she just gave that guy her number.
Pardon
No
me?
way!
Two of them crowd me as I pack up.
Dude, that was amazing.
What?
That chick was all over you. What's your secret?
Eh?
I mean, how did you get a girl like that to just give you her number?
A window seat.
Yeah, usually we have to ask for it, and that hardly ever works.
Yeah, I shrugged my shoulder my bag. I can't explain why women are just drawn to me.
Neither can we.
I'm not sure whether I should be offended or not. A few students hovering the doorway unsure if they should enter the classroom or not. Hey, look, I gotta go. Other people need me to use this room.
One day,
Yeah.
we'll learn your true secret.
Ooh. I leave before they can say anything else. Now that class is over, I've got some free time. What do I feel like doing? Ah! Bully Carrie. Follow the new girl. Bully Carrie. Follow the new girl. Bully Carrie. My stomach complains loudly for food. Hopefully nobody else heard that. At least I have plenty of time to grab lunch before my next class. There's a cafeteria on campus which I've eaten at a couple of times. The food is cheap and surprisingly good, way better than the cafeteria food in CINY, but the options are limited. I've heard the Pilot's Lounge has some decent options and their daily specials incorporate cuisine from other cultures. Might be worth a look. I navigate to the lounge. Luckily there isn't a line. I hope that's because I beat the lunch rush and not because the food's bad. Pushing those thoughts aside, I walk up to the bar.
Hello, what do you have?
I say limited menu on the wall. Behind the bartender is a chalkboard with the daily specials written down. Cheeseburger with fries. Hell yeah, burgers and fries. Been craving good burger ever since I landed in Japan.
How special? Burger and fries coming up.
Yeah.
That'll be 873 credits.
I'm sure. It comes off my phone or something. Right, yeah. Comes off my phone. Easy. After paying, I move over to the side and wait for my lunch. Within a few minutes, he slides a tray over with a juicy burger and a mound of fries. Can't wait to start eating this beast of a burger. Picking up my tray, I scan the Pilot's Lounge for an empty table. Most are occupied by a single student focused on their own food or studies. As I'm debating whether or not to join a random student, I spot a girl with reddish-orange hair sitting alone. That's Carrie. I breathe a sigh of relief and make my way over to her, because there's nothing but Carrie when it comes to relief, right? It's just, oh yeah, gotta fucking bully her. Hey. She looks up at me.
Oh, hi.
Mind if I sit here? She shakes her head. I place my tray next to a bento and sit down. Carrie refocuses on the meal and eats in silence. Yeah, this is pretty awkward. How are things?
Good.
She doesn't even bother looking at me. What do you think about the weather today?
Adequate.
This is seriously like pulling teeth. I shouldn't be surprised though, it's Carrie after all. Small talk is not her forte. I pick up a ketchup packet and squeeze the contents over my fries.
You're really eating that?
Huh? Carrie has finally looked up from her food and examines my meal.
Burgers are very unhealthy. They are full of fat and very high in calories. The fries are even worse. Those are just empty carbs. And the average meal holds the amount of sodium an average person needs in a day.
That's what makes it taste so good. She leans back in disappointment and shrugs.
Whatever. It's your choice.
I glance at her bento. It has an assortment of simple maki rolls. I'm just glad I'm eating this instead of that. Well, sometimes it's nice to eat something tasty for a change. She frowns in irritation.
What makes you think my bento isn't tasty?
I take another look at it, then I smirk. You don't need to get so defensive. I'm sure it's healthy, but the thing looks barely seasoned. Carrie shoves a maki roll into my mouth while I'm in mid-sentence. Fortunately, I can narrate when I'm having food shoved in my mouth.
Don't judge it until you've tried it.
Wow, it's actually pretty good. It's light, with simple ingredients, but each bite is still packed with flavour. Carrie quickly retracts her chopsticks. When she realises what she's done, her cheeks flush. Alright, I'll admit, this was not bad. She waves her hand dismissively.
Next time, don't jump to conclusions.
I grudgingly admit that Carrie is right, although I would never have guessed that she'd be such a talented cook. We ended up finishing our meals in silence, but I'm glad I was able to learn a little bit about Carrie. Remembering that the team rankings were supposed to be posted this morning, take out my phone and notice an unread message from the school. The rankings are posted online and can be accessed through the web link. I tap on the link embedded in the email and wait. The page doesn't load. Damn, this thing still isn't working for me. There's a note at the bottom of the email saying a physical copy of the rankings is posted in the pilot's lounge, so I head there. That was redundant. Upon entering, I notice a crowd of pilots on the opposite wall in front of the posted ranks. They're surrounding a smiling guy with white hair and showering him with praise. Ah, it's the albino guy. Yeah, I remember him. Pushing past the crowd, I eagerly check the board and search for my team. My stomach twists into knots. I really don't know what to expect. Once I find our team, I breathe a sigh of relief. Rank 21. It's not bad at all. The pilots beside me are still talking and I tune into their conversation.
Congratulations on being ranked #1 again this year, Akira.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Thanks, guys. But it's actually my team who deserves the congratulations. They all fought really well.
Still, you were a big reason why your team got first rank. I watched the match, and you were amazing out there.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Don't you already have a sponsor too?
Yeah,
Who is it?
it's Eludian Enterprises.
I've heard their weapons are pretty cutting edge.
Wow, you're so lucky. You basically had a sponsor waiting for you.
Before anyone else can reply, a group of girls cut through the crowd to read the rankings. A tall girl with long dark hair steps forwards and squints at the board. Then she cheers excitedly. Who is this girl? She's new?
Hey! We made it to the top 10!
As she jumps up in excitement, my eyes are drawn to her chest. But I look away before I catch myself staring. Glancing around me, it seems like I wasn't the only guy she distracted.
Are you serious, May?
One of her teammates pushes past to double check the post.
Of course I'm serious. We're in 9th place!
That's not bad at all.
Especially considering how long we've actually practiced together.
That's true.
Congratulations on your rank, May.
Thank you, but I'm sure it means nothing compared to being #1.
She flashes him a warm smile and rubs her arm, squeezing her chest together in the process.
No, you girls are pretty impressive. You're a new team, right? Formed over the summer? It's not often that a team who hasn't had much chance to practice and learn from each other is able to make top rank. You have every right to be proud.
Thanks. That means a lot.
I can't believe Akira just said we impressed him. I know!
Do you already have sponsors too?
Not yet, but we aren't worried. We've had a few companies reach out to us today.
It must be nice not to worry about sponsorship. I think my team and I will go through the SBA to get a sponsor.
SBA or? I do a quick search on my phone. A website for student-run association pops up on the school network. Sponsorship Bridging Association. A student association that pairs sponsorship opportunities with different teams. Sounds simple enough. Click on the More Information tab. Why should your team get a sponsor? The SBA prides itself on pairing appropriate sponsors with Ace Academy teams who have proven their ability in battle. These sponsors fund teams for their repair costs as well as provide them with equipment improvements. This is a mutual relationship that benefits both the team through equipment costs and repairs, and the sponsor by giving them greater exposure and an opportunity to advertise through their teams. I scan through the rest of the website looking for the on-campus location. I should stop by and see if they can help us with the sponsor. Instead of the location, I find the student volunteer list and a name pops out at me. Yuna Misaki. I didn't know she was part of the SBA. Maybe she'll be willing to help us out. It's a bit loud since those groups of pilots aren't talking, so I moved to a quiet corner and dialed Yuna's number. Right, yeah, I got a number last episode.
Hello?
Hey, Yuna, it's John.
Oh, hi. How are you?
I'm good, how you doing?
Quite well.
Yeah, that's great.
Do you need something?
Oh yeah, sure. I came across the SBA website today and noticed your name on the volunteer list. Are you still part of that association?
I am.
I was looking to get our team sponsored, but I wasn't sure how.
Oh.
Then I heard a few students talking about the SBA today and figured I'd check it out. When I saw your name, I just had to ask.
I I'd be happy to help you find a sponsor.
Really? You don't mind?
It's no trouble at all. I'll check in with the association in the morning, and I'll be sure to keep you in the loop.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Did you need anything else? I don't mean to rush you, but I've got to head out.
That's all.
Okay, then I'll talk to you when I have something.
Yep, great. Thanks for your help.
Anytime. See you around.
Yep, see, click. The phone clicks as she hangs up. At least we're one step closer to getting a sponsor. I hope. Now what do we do? Is that the end of the school day? I glance at the time. It's still early in the evening. What should I do? Oh, okay, so we got, you know who we just called? We got Joe, who's probably in the, hangar. And we got Nikki, who had that weird scene with her friends last episode, at the end of last episode. So let's follow up Nikki. I punch in Nikki's phone number and wait for her to answer.
Hey, what's up?
Hey Nikki, I'm done here, so I was checking to see if you need a ride home. I know Kato's out again, so maybe we can do something fun. Movie?
Wouldn't you rather go with your girlfriend?
I don't have a girlfriend.
I wouldn't say that so loudly.
I glance at the students walking past me, giving me strange looks. Whoops.
Anyway, I guess you'll be seeing that movie alone, because I already made plans with my friends tonight.
Wow. Shut down. What are you guys doing?
Just hanging out.
Later? Right, what am I doing? Fuck it. Alright, I'll call up one of my friends instead.
Good idea.
I hear someone call Nikki's name on the other end of the phone.
I'm sorry, I have to go now. Have fun with whatever you decide to do.
Oh, I think I fucked that up. The line goes dead before I can even say goodbye. When did she become more popular than me? With a shrug, I think about what else I could call. Alright, so I fucked that up. Alright. I feel like doing something active, but I just don't want to lift weights. I've heard the recreation centre always has lots of activities going on. There's bound to be something there I can do. As I walk in, the first thing I notice is how much natural light shines in the room. The facility is huge, but it doesn't feel overwhelming. There are signs leading to the different gymnasiums and even a pool. There's a locker room nearby, and I take advantage of the facility to change into my gym clothes. As I continue to explore, I spot tennis courts filled with students playing matches. A few students crowd the sidelines waiting for a court to be open. Yuna is among them. She's standing alone, stretching out her arms. Head over and greet her. Hey, Yuna.
Hi.
She seems surprised.
I didn't expect to see you here.
I didn't expect to be here, to be honest. You play tennis?
A little, just for fun. Do you play?
I only play if someone invited me, not so much on my own.
I see.
But I do enjoy the game. So have you been waiting long for a court to free up?
Not too long. Plus, I'm next on the wait list, so once the court opens up, I'll be able to play.
Who are you playing against?
Anyone who's available.
How about you and I go play a game then? She suddenly seems shy.
Sure, but I have to warn you, I'm a bit rusty. I haven't played much this
She's
season.
gonna be amazing, I know it. Ooh, that's a green. I think you're just being modest. I bet you're a really skilled player who consistently wipes the floor with your opponents. She blinks in surprise.
Thanks, but what gives you that impression?
It's the pink hair that usually means your protagonist. Just a feeling I have.
You must have a lot of faith in me.
Can't play with no equipment though. Somewhere I can borrow a racket?
I actually have an extra you can use.
Great, thanks. A court opens up and Yuna and I take our place on the opposite sides. Since you're feeling a little anxious, why don't you serve first?
Oh no, that's okay.
Please. I insist. She smiles her thanks and nods. As we settle into place, I grab my racket a few experimental swings. And ready, I nod. Yuna tosses the ball into the air and pulls back her arms. Oh wait, this is going to be a quick time event. I can hear the music kicking in. With a resounding crack, the racket connects with the ball in a powerful serve. The ball whizzes towards me at lightning speed. It speeds past me in a blur, too fast for me to catch it. What the heck was that? I screwed up.
I'm sorry.
I glance at Yuna's worried face and snap out of my daze. It's fine, I wasn't expecting that, but I'll be expecting you next one. She smiles and prepares the next serve.
15 love.
She bounces the ball a few times, preparing herself for the serve. Then she throws it overhead. Her next serve is just as powerful. The ball zooms towards me. Got it. I catch it with the tip of my racket. The ball flies erratically but makes it over the net. Yuna smoothly parries it back. The longer we play, the more I'm able to keep up a volley. Yuna's face is set in deep concentration, but she easily counters my hits every time the ball flies over the net. If this is how she plays when she's out of practice, then I'm not sure I'm ready to face her at a peak. Still, the game's over before I know it. Couldn't compare to her, and she won 6-1. 2.
That was a good game. You did really well.
No, I didn't. I'm not sure I believe you're out of practice. You're amazing out there. Yuna's cheeks flushed from both match and from embarrassment.
Thank you, but I really don't deserve such praise.
You have nothing to be embarrassed about. Even at your worst, you're still better than me.
That's not true.
You part of the school league? She shakes her head. You really should consider trying out.
You think so?
Yeah, definitely. She seems pleased, but shrugs.
Thanks, but I'm not sure I have time for that kind of commitment.
Hey, are you guys finished?
We turn and face a pair of students walking onto the court.
Oh, yes, we just finished.
Actually, one of the female students said, actually, we were wondering if you two would be interested in a doubles match. Doubles match? You and I glanced at each other and both break into grins.
Sounds like fun.
Oh, this is early access, so I guess there's a couple of voices in there that they didn't voice. Usually they come out of nowhere. Yeah, let's do it.
Great. You guys can serve first. Good luck.
I retrieve the ball and toss it to Yuna. She catches it and prepares to serve. I didn't think these two know what they're in for. Nope, no quick time there. When I get home, Uncle Kaido is lounging on the couch with his feet up on the coffee table and staring intently at his laptop. Mountains of paper and folders surround him, a few loose pieces strewn across the floor. Hey Uncle, is Nikki home? Clearly startled, Kaido spins to face me and loses the rest of his papers in a scattered mess. He rubs at his eyes before letting out a resigned sigh and kneels to pick him up. I bend down to help. Hey, I didn't mean to scare you.
It's not your fault. Sometimes this house can be too quiet.
Yeah, I guess that means Nikki isn't home. He gives me a weak smile. I can tell he's tired, and Kaido's been working late almost every night since Nikki and I arrived. I hope he's not overworking himself. I hand back all the papers I collected and he begins sorting them to folders again. Can I help? He hesitates, and then he shakes his head.
Thanks, bud, but I've got it.
I sit beside him anyway. What are you working on?
Just some work stuff.
Right. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't really know what Uncle Kaido does for a living. Or what kind of work stuff.
A lot of things.
He's being awfully evasive with his answers. Is it a secret?
Huh?
What are you doing? Secret? You a spy?
No.
Well, getting info from you is like pulling teeth.
Sorry, I'm just looking over the contracts for the restaurant.
That being said, contracts, don't you have a department that handles those?
Yeah, we do, but as regional manager, I have to look at them first to make sure they include everything we discussed. Then I send it to the deal desk to make sure all the legalese is correct and that there are no hidden clauses.
He pats a pile of papers closest to him.
We're opening up a new cafe in the next month, hence all the new contracts.
Alright, a patisserie with cackles. Sounds awesome.
Yeah. Actually, it won't be too far away. You know that empty lot in the strip mall?
The one that's been under construction?
Yep, that's where it'll be.
Yeah, I'll have to stop by after it opens and check it out.
Have you been to any of our other restaurants yet?
I didn't know you had restaurants. I mean, I literally didn't know what your job was until the start of this conversation.
Really? When you were little, I used to take you there when you visited. Don't you remember?
I didn't know they were your restaurants.
I used to bring you food straight from the kitchen.
I was 5. I thought everyone did that.
Fair point. Well, if you get the chance, you should try the place near the park. It serves Western-style cuisine and is very popular in Isukaze. I know it won't be exactly like the food you had back in the States, but I'd be curious to see how you like it.
Yeah, sounds great. He grins at me before turning back to his stack. I should probably let him work. I'm going to go upstairs. Good luck with all this. Yeah,
Thanks.
Bye. Hi, how are you? I head to my room to do a quick search on the SBA. Then decide to check out what other clubs are at Ace. It looks like there's a club for everything. Tennis, cooking, business, culture. I bet there isn't a kendo club. At some point, I vaguely hear voices downstairs. Nikki must be home. After a quick combo, she comes upstairs and I hear her shut the door to her room. I continue surfing the net, but after a while, my eyelids start to droop and I crawl back into bed before drifting to sleep.